Stop expecting bad things from a good God. When I was growing up, and I grew up in the 90s, and I would sit in church during testimony service. Yeah, testimony service. And I would hear so many people recount on their trials with abuse, addiction, toxic relationships that God had brought them through and out of. And I started to wonder, not just in my childhood, but even into my adulthood, what would be my thing? What would I have to go through to see God, to experience God, right? And I would just sit and contemplate, would I get sick? Would it be hard for me to get married? And then once I got married, I said, well, maybe it'll be hard for me to have children. Like the enemy would plague my thoughts with anxiety, with doubt, with fear. Me literally sitting wondering what's going to happen to me because my life is too good. That's what the enemy would tell me. Like, you trying to live right, you doing all this, but you ain't been through nothing. You gonna go through something. And God intercepted the enemy's thoughts and his plan. He said, you already seeing me. Don't you know grace is not just for when you fall, but also to keep you standing? And I had this epiphany of God in my relationship with him, and I realized that God is not just the God who catches you when you fall, but he's also the God that's always holding me up. It's not that my life is too good to be true. It's that he's giving me grace to make better decisions. And so I'm living in the proof of his goodness. And I don't have to expect bad things from a good God. I really hope that this encourages you today. I love you, friend. Don't expect bad things from a good God. You're right where you're supposed to be. You're reaping the harvest of God-led, not just good, but God-led decisions. And you don't have to walk around with imposter syndrome. Yeah, when you're obedient, that's going to follow you. Don't expect bad things from a good God.